All right, as we look at 1 and 2, quick review. The directions will say solve. All right. And as we go through these two problems, before we start, let's talk about what we're solving for. I'm saying solve. What am I solving for? Right, V and W. Somebody said points. Who said that? Good. What does that mean? Why did you say point? Right. If you graph these two equations here or here, they would intersect. They would intersect at a point. That point is what we're trying to find. That is also called the solution. Solution. What's another word for solution? Answer. Okay, well, the answer here is the W, right? And over here, it is C, comma, D, right? That is where they intersect. This is called a system of equations, okay? Same directions for substitution. All right, now, we're also going to talk about next class, when is it a good time to use substitution and when is it a good time to use elimination? I want you to look at 1 and 2 and hopefully by Wednesday you'll say, oh, that's obviously elimination. Number 1, what are we eliminating? What variable, V or W? Why V? We have a negative and we have a positive. Okay, goodbye V. Now let's add. How many W's do we have? 2W equals 7 plus 1 is 8. I'm going to skip that step. W is 4. Who got W's 4? All right. Now we can go and put that there. How do I find V? Right. Choose either equation. And I'm just going to choose the second one. So I know V plus 4 equals 1. What is V?
3.
Good. So when they are graphed, -3, 4 is where they intersect. Okay? Any questions? Okay, that's review. Look at number 2. This is really the one I want to focus on. What variable is really close to be eliminated? 9, the D's, right? But there's a problem. They're both negative. I need one of them to be positive. Okay, so I need to change the signs. Pick an equation. Y'all help. Second one. Okay. 5, negative. So that's going to be positive. That's going to be negative. Now let's add. So goodbye, what? Goodbye D's. We're eliminating them. (6C negative 5C is how many C's? 1. Thank you. 1C. 111 plus negative 103 is simply, what is it? 8, right?
Yeah.
C is just 8. All right, has anybody found D yet? All right, so let's do the math. I'm just going to choose the first equation. 6C minus 9D equals 111. 6 times 8 is 48 minus 9D equals 111. Subtract 48. Negative 9D equals 111 minus 48. 63?
Something like that.
Yeah. Yep. So the D is negative 7. Okay. Whoops. Okay, again, that was review. Now we're just going to go one step farther. Who's excited?
Me.
Is elimination easier for y'all though?
Mm-hmm.
I think it is. I personally think it's way easier. Okay. Moving on. Nope. Trying to find there we go. All right, let's look at this. So I'll call this example 3. Guess what the directions are going to be? What have they been? Solve. Solve for x and y's are variables. We have a system of equations. I want you to use elimination, right? Because that's what the section's called. We could do substitution, but I think you're going to see this is not that, well, you'll see. Let's play around with this. We don't have an opposite positive and negative, do we? None of these coefficients match up. 2 and 7, okay, that's not even, they're different, and there's no positive, negative. What about the y's? We have a -1 and a +3. Okay, and then those really don't matter. If you recall, look at what we did to number 2. How did we get, what am I doing in this second equation? I'm multiplying it by what number? -1. Okay, so look at number 3 again. There's one step I can take that I can eliminate. I'm focusing on the y's. I want you to look at the y's. Look at this right there. I can multiply this top equation by 3. Okay, this is the step we really need to be able to. Remember up here, I multiply by -1. I'm just changing the sign. Now I'm just changing the coefficient. I need a variable to get eliminated. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to multiply this whole thing by 3. So 2x times 3 is 6x minus 3y equals 12. And I'm just going to rewrite this. No, because it's +3. Remember, you need a negative and a positive. This is already negative. So I'm going to keep it positive. Now you do this problem. What variable is eliminated? We've already decided it's going to be the y's. Now you can do it. So add. Y'all do that now. Find x and find y. It's kind of like finding the greatest common factor in your head. Y'all remember greatest common factor? All right, here I can go from 1 to 3 easily, just multiplying it by 3. What is our goal? We need a variable to be eliminated, okay? All right, how many x's do we have? 6 plus 7 is how many? 13x. Those are eliminated. What's 12 plus 27? 39. Divide by 13. X is equal to what?
3.
X is 3. So here is our x and y with x is 3. Just like we've been doing, okay, we're still going back to substitution. I'm going to use which equation? Does it matter? I'm just going to use the first one. Okay, guys, look. I'm actually going to go back to the original, 2x minus y. I can use this one. I can use the 7x one, or I can even use my new one. It doesn't matter. Okay, I think you're learning it doesn't matter. 2 times 3 minus y equals 4. 6 minus y equals 4. And what is y? Anybody? 2. So, like Tyler said earlier, if you graph these two lines, they're going to intersect at 3, 2. Okay, let's move on. Let's do another one. Still using elimination. All right, number 4. 2x plus 7y equals 1. X plus 5y equals 2. Now, we're using elimination. I want you to think right now, what variable is easy to eliminate? Sorry. The x. I need them to be opposites, though. Yes. So I need this bottom equation to be multiplied by -2. -2 times x is -2x minus 10y. Please note you can write plus negative equals -4. And I'm just going to move this equation over. 2x plus 7y equals 1. Now we're going to say goodbye to what? Goodbye x's, right? 7 and -10y is how many y's? -3y. 1 and -4 is -3. Divide by -3. Y is equal to +1. Watch your negatives here. So here is our problem, x comma y. We found y. So go back and use an equation. Use 2x plus 7y equals 1. 2x plus 7 equals 1. 2x is equal to -6. X is -3. Did I do that too quickly? You see where we're going? All right. Nick, what time do we get out of here?
10.
Okay.